Hello and welcome to Morningstar. When is it better for me to sell? This is a question that all investors, sooner or later, ask themselves. We have already listed the 3 worst reasons to sell a mutual fund, and we wouldn't do justice if we didn't also list good reasons to sell your investments. That's why I'm joined by Russel Kinnel. He's Director of Ratings for Morningstar Research Services. So, Russell, in some ways, I feel that finding a good reason to sell is even harder than identify a wrong reason. I guess the answer is dependent on each individual, after all. But of course, I'm asking you, what is the first good reason to sell a fund, in your opinion?
Well, the first reason is good news. You've reached your goal. You were saving money for your kids' college tuition, a home, a car, or retirement. Obviously, retirement is something you gradually unwind, but in any case, you've reached your goal. Be happy that mutual funds investing is a means to an end. It's not about accumulating most or anything. It's about getting to that goal and then realizing it. So just simply you reached your goal. So now cash in and go use that money.
Absolutely. What is another good reason to sell?
Yeah, this one's a broader topic. I would say fundamental changes to the fund. So for instance, you bought the fund for small cap exposure, but because of assets, it's moved up to mid caps, or sometimes we see ETFs change their strategies completely. You could see things like rising fees. So any kind of important fundamental change that it's no longer serving the purpose that you bought the fund for. So maybe it's time to sell.
And the last one?
If your thesis is broken, let's say you thought you bought a bond fund that's very good at playing defense, so it's not going to make so much money in rallies, but it's going to play good defense. Now you've had interest rate spike or a credit sell-off, and it does poorly. Now you're looking at a fund that maybe it's strung together a number of poor performances, or you thought the fund would do a good job when tech stocks rally, and tech stocks rally, and it hasn't done well. So again, this is more of a long-term thing. It's not just necessarily one bad stretch, but let's say over a couple of periods, it really doesn't do what you thought it was going to do, and you think, okay, maybe I was mistaken from the get-go, and it's time to admit I made a mistake. That's what good investors do. They realize that they're not perfect, and they don't hold on to an investment for dear life. They recognize, okay, I made a mistake. Let's move on.
That's great. Thank you so much, Russell. For Morningstar, I'm Valerio Baselli. Thanks for watching.